Some footage here. Let's have a look at this.
Patrick saying you took a shot at him.
I wasn't even there.
We know that. But it's your word against his.
Take the word of a drunken liar and arrest an innocent woman. Is that right? I won't take this injustice. I'm gonna kill him. I swear I'll scatter his blood and brains like rain. Ned! Stand aside, Ned!
Let's not make this worse for Mark!
Stop it, Ned!
I reckon that could be a scene in any nightclub in Sydney on any Friday night. It's just 200 years ago.
That's how yeah, you'd have a few more people around you and some bouncers sort of rushing in.
That's what was happening when I met you in that bar. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry I hit you like that.
Thanks.
Was it fun? Was it fun, Joel, making Ned Kelly?
Yeah. Look, the best thing was getting on top of horses and, you know, I was...
Like any nightclub.
Stop it, Ned! Stop it!
Yeah.
Stop it, Ned!
Yeah, look, making Ned Kelly was awesome. I mean, you know, if you point your eyes away from the cameras, then it was like stepping back in time.
I see you bought a few flies in there, mate. You've just had to get the old...
Yeah. I know.
Can you ride a horse in real life, or did you have to learn?
Yeah, I did a bit of pony club when I was 10 years old. That was kind of like, you know, at the most cantering. Cantering was like sort of going hardcore at the age of 10, and then,
Did you have a favourite horse, mate?
Well, my horse, according to everybody else involved in the film, was the ugliest horse.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Well, it's like, we got the traitor, Aaron Sherritt. Let's give him the ugliest horse involved in the whole film.
Well, it's interesting you say that your character was the traitor because I was reading some information where you said you came to have great sympathy for him. In the telling of the story, he's known as a traitor, but you didn't see him that way.
No, look, I think the term traitor or betrayer is a little bit kind of black and white. To me, Aaron Sherritt was just protecting his own family, and he was trying to save the life of Joe Byrne. And so I think when you're an actor and you come to a role like that, you've got to try and understand it and find as much empathy for yourself playing it as much as you want the audience to feel for it.
Now, the film's thrown up the debate once again.
It should be called Aaron Sherritt.
Hey?
The film should be called Aaron Sherritt.
Yeah,
The life of Aaron Sherritt, interrupted occasionally by some bloke called Ned.
Yeah.
Now, the film's thrown up the debate as we've had the debate before. Ned Kelly, hero versus villain.
Yeah.
What side of the fence do you come down?
I think Ned was a hero, as opposed to... I'll say this as quickly as possible. I think that Ned was a hero because, as opposed to any bushranger, I think that he wasn't acting so much just for his own agenda, that he was, as much as he was on the run, that he was mounting an attack against the Victorian police.
And they were so corrupt.
Yeah, against the Irish,
Well, they're
the
not
Irish
anymore,
settlers.
thank goodness. I mean, the police aren't corrupt.
But they
The
were
Victorian
racist.
police are...
Spot on.
Yeah, spot on.
One shot.
Now, look, you mentioned before... you mentioned before you were... you mentioned before when you were 10 you were in Pony Club, but your acting started way back then because we've got a little bit of sneaky footage of you when you were just...
This is very
I think you were
good,
6
Joel.
here. This is your first bit of acting for the camera. Let's have a look at this.
The beginnings of my bad
Here we go.
acting.
Wow.
Oh,
This is
dear.
me doing my best drunk acting.
Look out. Drunk. For mate, you know...
And the Oscar for the best drunk acting goes to...
The secret life is actually that you were a pisshead at age 6.
Yeah.
That's the true secret.
Nothing's changed.
No.
Now, things didn't really change because this is an even better clip.
This
Now,
is the best.
Don't try and talk your way out of it just yet. Everyone needs to be nice and quiet. Because it's home video and it's Joel. He's wearing red in this particular instance. But keep your ears peeled for what his old man is saying while the film's going. Let's have a look at
This
this.
is my World Cup performance.
So he's the goal.
Get up and kick it, Joel.
That's you, Joel.
Is that you lying down like a dobbing girl?
Yeah,
He's acting. Will he get the free kick?
it's my coach.
You gotta kick it forward.
Are you ashamed of yourself after seeing that, you big actor?
Yeah, no, I didn't get a penalty out of it, so...
How's your dad? Get up, you blouse. Get up.
Get up and kick it, Joel.
I think you have been in the industry for quite some time because I found this book backstage. It's a Channel 7 throughout the years publication. That's it there. And if we look inside, there's a chap that looks remarkably like you, calling himself Chris Beard. Look at that. Take your hand.
also, I mean, you've had a very exciting couple of years. Star Wars as well.
Yeah.
Uncle Owen, it doesn't sound like a very intergalactic name, does it? Uncle Owen?
No, and he didn't have a lightsaber, so...
You should say the sequel's going to be Uncle Arthur in that. Yeah.
But tell us about some of those bizarre sci-fi conventions. We don't have them here, do we? But I mean, in America, they're huge business and they're quite weird, aren't they?
Yeah, oh, look, Star Wars conventions are kind of like a force unto themselves. I was sort of tricked into going to one in Indianapolis last year, saying that it was like the lead up to the release of the second Star Wars film, and met some very kind of kooky people.
Hardcore fan.
Hardcore.
Aren't they weird?
Yeah, it's great seeing like people who are dressed up like Ewan McGregor playing Obi-Wan Kenobi, but the only thing that's kind of wrong with them is that
Everything.
they're wearing a bit of Billy Ray Cyrus kind of Reeboks.
No!
Along with the full Jedi outfit. They got a bag and a can of Sprite and some Reeboks. So.
Playing the role of an uncle, did you have to prepare for that role, like stagger around at weddings and ask kids to pull your finger? You know?
Hey, Joel, I've heard that you're spending a bit of time in LA doing lots of auditions, and you've said that you like that process, which
I love
horrendous.
auditions.
Do you go in as an Australian, or do you always use an American accent?
No, an Australian actor I met in LA said you've got to go in there and you've got to pretend to be American. But if I did that, I think that I'd be listening to the sound of my own voice rather than
because you do a lot of
communicating with
accents,
another
don't
person.
you?
Accents.
We did Irish in
We did
Kelly.
Irish.
I did my Irish in Ned Kelly.
Well, we've heard
Give us
you...
a burst of that, just a quick
go
one.
on. Tell me your
well,
lovely
my
Joel.
favourite line in Ned Kelly, which was cut from the movie, was like, I love to help you out, lads, but I kind of strained me back lifting that car.
That's Greek, not Irish.
Oh. That's great. I can grow my own face.
pushed your own out.
I think you've got more hair now than you had in the movie. We've got